horror in Karnataka's heart attack hub really is what is becoming. Worrying spike in heart attacks in Hassan. 22 fall victim to silent killer in 40 last days. Young, fit and ostensibly healthy and suddenly dead. Well, don't ignore that chest pain is a warning that doctors are in fact giving. Bad lifestyle, genetic flaws, or it's a mystery outbreak is the big question here. The health department has sought a report. Young celebrities now arm Janta fall prey. How to keep your heart healthy is the big question here.
We noticed only 8 deaths. Others are from outside Assam only. One thing is a lifestyle and food habits and lack of exercise, and main thing is a stress. Stress is one of the important thing for myocardial. We noticed actually young age people. There is a pre-existing disease, means there is a family history and hypertension and early diabetes. These are all the additive factors of myocardial infarction.
All right, that's a big story we're getting at. This big concern over what's happening in the state of Karnataka, particularly in Hassan, where there are so many deaths being reported in ostensibly healthy individuals. Worrying spike in heart attacks seen in Hassan, where 22 fall victim to silent killer in the last 40 days. That's the data that the Karnataka Health Department has. I'm going to go straight across to Sagai. Sagai, while overall in India we are seeing in fact several deaths that are being reported in ostensibly young and healthy Indians, this data that is now coming from Hassan is raising concern. Just talk to us about what the health department is saying at this point in time, about the Karnataka Health Department is indicating about what could be going wrong in these cases.
The Karnataka Health Department have ordered a report, ordered a probe in this entire cases which has been increasing. One, the probe has been ordered in Hassan district alone, where the Jayadeva hospital was specialized in the cardiology. They will be investigating and they will be trying to find out what exactly is the reason behind these kind of increasing heart attack cases which have been reported. As I speak now, I get a message from Hassan stating that there is one more death which has been reported from Ole Narsipura. And the trending of this particular death is even more worrisome because there are youngsters who are dying. There are school students, there are college students, and there are the people who are between 33 and 34 ages who are suffering heart attack and dying in Hassan district, which is worrisome. The Karnataka Health Minister has ordered a probe. And apart from this, there is also a separate committee which has been formed, which will also investigate on continuous death and if at all, if there is a reason behind this, is a COVID vaccine or COVID disease. So everything will be investigated. There are two probes which have been ordered. One in Hassan district alone on increasing heart attack and the other on increasing deaths across the state. But they are to verify if at all if the deaths are happening because of COVID vaccines or because of COVID.
But, doctors all over, in fact, have been talking about, and there's a lot of focus here on India today as well, given the kind of focus that we've seen, the kind of, cases that we've seen surfacing with many doctors, including the government of India, ruling out any connection with this being a side effect of the vaccine, given that all of us have taken the COVID vaccines, in fact, about 3 years ago, and also that the Indian Council of Medical Research has done a detailed study already on whether the vaccine has had any impact on the heart. Okay.
Absolutely, but the Karnataka government have ordered inquiry to find out if it is the truth or if there are just rumors which have been doing rounds across the state. So there are two probes which have been ordered. One, a committee which has been formed which will look into the increasing death across the state. They will be doing a study on it, if at all, if it is because of COVID or COVID vaccines. And the second one is specifically for Hassan district, where there are close to 22 deaths which have been reported due to heart attack in last 40 days, which is a serious concern in the Hassan district alone. So keeping all these things in the mind, Karnataka government have ordered and formed a committee to probe all these things. So we need to wait and watch what is the outcome. Because the DHO claims that this is probably the lifestyle. So fine, it is probably this is a lifestyle. What is the reason behind the death of a school kid who went to a school and suddenly collapsing on the road? So these are the larger questions which have been investigated by the DHO as well as the health department.
And I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Sagai getting in those details as far as these details are concerned about how Hassan has emerged as what is being seen as a heart attack hub in younger, ostensibly healthy people, younger and fit and healthy people dying because of heart ailments. This is the data that has been shared by the Karnataka Health Department, where over the last 40 days, 22 people have fallen victim to this silent killer in Karnataka's Hassan.